Hello everyone watching this video. Hi. Today, I have a setup on a First Life setup actually. And I consider this probably the best setup that you can have for a First Life currently without any premium items or premium upgraders that would help you. So I am going to start the setup right now and I will show it. But the senders and the ores are going. So, notice how I'm not using any cursed ore purifiers. A gentleman by the name of Xenon Powered actually discovered and did this amazing research that using Freon Blast upgraders without any cursed ore purifiers actually makes the ores end up being worth more than if you were to actually use them. So I decided to take that and feature it in the setup. I just stole it and I'm featuring it in the setup. So you want a whole line of Freon Blast upgraders with a conveyor ramp so the ores hit the middle here. Just paying attention for ores, which we already have some coming. And do the same thing here with the ramps to make them hit the center, and they go through 16 schrodingers. They go through 16 schrodingers. As you can see, we just had a half a quintillion ore just go through right now. You want walls here, just so that the ores that are through 11 of them, I believe. Is that 11? How many schrodingers is this actually? Oh, this is 17 actually, not 16. Oh well, it'll work. You want an ore replicator with a large conveyor ramp. And then an ore welder with coal mines, of course. You should have triple coal mines, because if you don't, then you do not open boxes at all, because you get spammed with them. I mean, I only have 540 of them, so I think you'll have, you know, 1 or 5,000. Have the space here for orbital upgraders. Since I already got ores that were worth that amount, I will go ahead and put mine down. And that was in the first, like, 30 seconds of the setup. Admittedly, that was a bit lucky, but, you know, once you get it, use them. Same thing with flaming ore scanners, which I recommend you use too once you get the money required. But since you have so many ores going through, you get ores pretty quickly. Now, a couple of things. I recommend not trying this on Mars, because I just feel that it would be better if you were on, like, a normal thing. And be in a private server, or try to be at least, because you do not want other people's ores lagging, just having a lag fest, because this setup doesn't work as well if it's a lag fest in your server. You want to be in a lone server, so all the ores that are going through are just yours. That was a nothing ore. There's some more ores coming. I mean, the ores come fairly consistently. Like, it's not like every half hour you get an ore. That was 1 quadrillion. There's a QN. Just about. So, this setup costs, like, without the orbitals or the flaming scanners, it costs about 30 quadrillion. So you do have to do a bit of panite and cell farming, assuming that's what you're doing. But other than that, once you get the setup running, you should be good to go pretty quickly. Especially considering this is featuring no premium upgraders at all. So, you know, it's not featuring any pineapple refiners, no Twitch upgraders, or, you know, any exotics or vintages as well. Especially, for example, you know, like, oh, the Santa Sleigh. That was a very specific upgrader to have an example of. Or professional upgraders. There's no professional upgraders in here either. It's just shop item upgraders. You know, besides these spooky coal mines, you know, those aren't shop items. But, you know, is exactly what it is. I'll let the setup run for about another minute or so, and then I'll cut the video. I'll just cut it apart. Just like my arms. I'm going to put these down just so we can see. Kind of don't see the point of getting more than 2 true overlord devices unless you're using them specifically for light or to show off. And if we don't get any more ores that are worth anything, then you just gotta trust me on this. Like, this setup is very well. It's a very well. And you should trust anything I say because I'm a good guy. And I wouldn't lie to you guys. If this setup doesn't work for you quickly, you were either extremely unlucky or maybe it's magical and it just isn't gonna work for you. You do not want to be on a laggy server when you try this because it won't work nearly as well. You want to be on a lone server or at least on a minimal server. There's another ore. I almost have enough for the Shrine of Penitence, which when you get enough for that, you do want to use it. Because, you know, it's just extra money. And we like money. Yep, there's another QN. Shrine of Penitence. And there we go. The setup is technically complete now. It is just money from here on out, and when you get enough, you can reborn. I recommend that every single one of you use a giant rock just to improve the nice of your base by at least 12.4%. I think this is where I'll end off the video. And I wish you all luck on this setup. I recommend you use it. Around 30 or so Freon suppressors, Freon blast upgraders, 17 schrodingers, which is a little bit more than usual, but if you have a crap ton of ores going through, then it should work just fine for you. Ore welder, ore replicator, 4 ore zappers, even though it says only 3 works. They lied. And once this ore goes through, then I'll end the video. Wow, trillions. I might as well die. Love you all.